Hey guys, this is Benma, and welcome back to Narcissu. Anyway, so in the last episode we discovered that we are this girl, and apparently we're gonna die soon. We still have no idea who we actually are, like what's our name, but yeah. Anyway, let's just continue. Across the hall, facing the nurse's station, was a lounge-like place. Lived in that unpopulated place were a number of sofas, folding chairs, and large television. On that 20-inch CRT, a meaningless New Year program was running. Watching that boring television with an equally bored expression was some girl. She had a small build and wore pink pajamas. Her wrist had, just like I did, a white bracelet, so I'm not alone. That's a good thing. Hair that was to her. Hips left an impression. Hair to hips, okay, I'm so sorry. Hey you, is that interesting? There wasn't with any particular deep meaning. Since there was no one around, I tried speaking to her profile as I Okay, I'm in the zone right now, that's fine. I tried speaking to her profile. That was all that she replied with. She didn't even turn towards me, even though I had spoken to her. Perhaps she had absolutely no interest in me. She continued to gaze at the television with a bored look. If it's boring, you don't have to watch it. As I thought that, I also sat down in a folding chair, and sitting next to her, I gazed at the television. There was nothing else to do, nothing else I could do. Quietly, we continued to gaze at the television. On the screen were the usual New Year programs, pathetic impersonations, and parallel tricks. Occasionally ringing out the host's stupidly high-pitched laugh. In the pure white, sunlit room, it dryly reverberated. I cannot speak. Suddenly, the girl spoke to me while still gazing at the television. Which time? What does that mean? Sorry, I don't understand the meaning of the question. It seemed that at my inability to understand what she was saying, she had up and gotten satisfied with that judgment. Duty. While nodding, she added that there is a rule for someone to teach people who first come here to the 7th floor. Even now, I understood nothing. And as if ignoring me, the girl slowly began speaking. Okay. The girl's words came by ones and twos. They were slightly different compared to the doctor's speech that I had heard up until coming here. In that businesslike speech from the doctor, it was said that this was a place to await the advancement of medicine. It was also called a place for healing the heart. Most likely, broadly speaking, that was probably correct. However, from what the girl said, that was a facade. Oh. The 7th floor was within the hospital, but was the only place that didn't give treatments. Simply a place to wait for the end of life. Oh, so that means that there is no hope. Fuck. That's what the girl said. That's what I also felt, and had the same perception.
私、2回目だから。
Second time? What's
ここ
that?
に来るの。
And the girl taught me. This place called the 7th floor. To be here from the moment of admission all the way until dying, first of all, apparently didn't happen. Even if being cured was impossible, if your health become better, then they would allow you to go home once. But after a while, and it turns back, and once again you come back. Among those comings and goings, eventually you will die. This is heavy, holy shit. And what is my name? Like, who am I? Anyway, the place where life ran out, it only different between home and the 7th floor. Without fail, one would die in either of those. It seemed no one has ever escaped that. It was with that meaning that the girl had meant by saying it was her second time.
じゃあ、一度しか言わないから、ここからはよく聞いて。
Still looking at the dull screen, the girl continued speaking even more. The subject being not about what time the lights would be out and the normal sorts of topics. And the normal sorts of topic exchange between admitted patients. She taught me about totally different things. On the 3rd time you've given a temporary discharge, prepare yourself. There is never a 4th. You won't be going home anymore. If there is a time that you want to run away, go not to Station A, but towards Station B. Don't eat anything. That is the shortest path. It will end with the least burden to your family. It was only full of those sorts of topics that gives one pause. Most likely, it was something only for those people who came here. Through just those who participated in moving towards death. These were the things that have continued to be passed down. Was the duty you mentioned earlier this?
そうよ。いつかあなたも初めて来た人には伝えてね。
This is really sad. And she's like a little girl, and this is like her second time. Like, if she can go out one more time and like go back, then she will stay in this place till she dies. That's horrible. And I'm the same, like, but this is still my first time. This is the worst. With those final words, the girl slowly stood up. Gently, her long hair swayed and brushed the tip of my nose.
じゃあ、検温の時間だから。
And then, just like that, with her back facing me, she began walking towards the hall. I was left alone in that place, with the laughing voice from the screen and the white flowers decorating around the window. In the end, the girl never once looked in my direction. From then, when a few days have passed, finally, the New Year programs ended, and soon the third terms of middle and high school would be starting. Today, in the lounge, once more the fingers of the girl and I were stirring. Did I just say fingers? Fuck! Today, in the lounge, once more the figures of the girl and I were staring at the television. It's boring, isn't it?
そうね。
The walls came back in reply, but both of us were conversing while continuing to gaze. I'm gonna do that again. The word came back in reply, but both of us were conversing while continuing to gaze at the screen. Hey, is this place always like this?
質問の意味がわからない。
I meant how there is no one around. Nurses, doctors, and add to that helpers. If you take them out, then aside from our own caregivers, I had never seen anyone else. I guess it's because it's New Year's.
その理由を知りたいの？
No, it's not like I meant
じゃあ
that.
言わない。
An exchange that wasn't even a conversation was indifferently exchanged back and forth. A slight breeze came from windows that couldn't open more than 15 centimeters. Occasionally, it would sway the girl's hair, and in the same way, would sway the white flowers decorating around the windows. The two of us, while watching the boring television, were only spending days passing time. This is really sad. Like they're just living to, like, I don't know, like there's no hope for them to be alive. Like, they're just in their last days. That's like, just by saying that, I get like goosebumps. It sucks. And they're just two little girls. I mean, I'm a little girl, and my friend, can I call her friend? Please don't tell me that she's gonna die. Oh, the two of you were in place like this? Saying that while rushing up was an elderly nurse. From just glancing at the nurse's station once in a while, this person seemed to be the chief of the 7th floor. So, Satsumi-san, you don't have a fever?
大丈夫。出てない。
Her name is Satsumi. Okay, remember that. Because this game doesn't like names. I don't even know my name, and like we're in the like second chapter, maybe. I don't know. Setsumi. Apparently, this was the girl's name. You can't be roaming about outside without permission anymore, okay? Alright, everyone gets worried.
別にいいよ。
She got mad. My, what kind of statement is this? Is that? Really, girls these days, fuck you! Really, girls these days, there's just no helping them. And for a while more, the nurse continued scolding. To that, she, the girl called Setsumi, let it go by an indifferent expression. With an indifferent expression. Did I say that correctly? I don't know. As if ignoring the somewhat noisy nurse, she continued watching the boring screen. Well, later I'll be coming to take a blood sample, okay? Alright? With those final words, once again, the nurse returned back to the nurse's station. Hey you. I mean, I can call you Satsumi, right? Satsumi. Wrapped around the girl's wrist was the white family bracelet, while looking at the blood type and name. There, I was asked, is something wrong, Satsumi?
どうして呼び捨てなの？年下のくせに。
So you want Satsumi-san? Hey, why is it that I'm the younger one?
そう思っただけ。
You know what? This is not how things go, okay? It wasn't that I was upset at the word younger. It was just, no matter how we looked at it, one would believe I was 6 years older. That was why I took out that license that was in my chest pocket and showed it to her. How about it? Even though I look like this, I'm 20, you know?
やっぱり年下よ。
Like, wait. What? With just a glance at the license, the girl gave only that reply. Hey, I don't really
ど
get
うで
it.
もいいじゃない。少し上なだけよ。
As always, the girl spoke softly with no expressions. Those eyes. While looking at the boring television, I felt that they were also looking at someplace far away. When the morning temperature taking ended, I got into the elevator, trying not to be seen by the nurses. Coming to the first floor, deliberately passing through the entrance for outpatients, and I just kept walking out of the hospital. The destination was the place I was told before, not the nearby station A, but the far station B. It wasn't like I was planning on running away. The 7th floor, or home, there was no one who died outside of those. Before, that was what I heard. It also seemed that that girl, called Setsumi, had also gone many times to Station B. That was why, for no real reason, I simply felt like wanting to go to see that place once. It's not like there are guards around. Even so, Us residents of the seventh floor were different from other admitted patients. While also thinking about but maybe, I continued walking on the street to the nearby morning station area, glancing at hurrying commuters and the people going to school. I slowly moved, but at a measured pace. After walking a while, taking about 25 minutes, I finally arrived before the station. In terms of bus stops, it was about 4's distance. Anyway, there is quite a bit people around. That was the first impression upon seeing Station B. Because my clothes were pajamas, I stood out somewhat. However, if just like this, I bought a train ticket, I felt could, without a single problem, go anywhere. Why was it not Station A, but the Station B that was recommended? I didn't know. However, if one were planning to run away, I thought it was a simple thing. Certainly, the girl was also supposed to have come many times. Oh god. Okay, I'm fine. But why was it? But why was it that she still remained in the 7th floor? Even now I wonder. Early morning before the station, while watching the people hurrying by, suddenly that thought occurred to me. That night, after the lights had been turned off, holding into a book of manga, unable to sleep, I wandered around the ward alone. Normally, wandering around after lights out would get one scolded badly, but us, residents of the 7th floor, were given a relative amount of freedom. And with the lights off, the usual lounge was pitch black. There, I saw her figure. Hey, today you're looking outside. Outside? In the dark room, there was a response, but that face remained looking beyond the window. Immediately, I started talking about what happened during the day. That reminds me. This morning I went all the way to the station. Just like you told me, I went to see Station B. But the girl's response was not different from the usual. Because she was supposed to have gone before, I had thought that there might be... I thought that there might have been some kind of reaction, but thinking about that, as well as how she remained here, did it mean that she really had no intention of running away?
私、もうすぐ帰れるの。
The third time, please don't, please, be fine, please. I don't want you to die. Please, Setsumi is my only friend. Huh? Suddenly, the girl opened her mouth. Words, as if she had seen, clear through to my heart just now.
次で3回目だから、もう会えないかもね。
Fuck. Why? No, don't say that. I mean, it's good. If you didn't meet, then that means that you're gonna live a happy life and healthy life. But, oh god, that literally like hurt me physically. My heart, god damn it. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh god, what's going on? Please be safe. Be safe, my child. That's right. Most likely, when she said that, she would be able to go home. She was talking about a temporary discharge in this place called the 7th floor, being admitted more than 3 times. It apparently never happened. Especially unlike the elderly, and considering the rate of progression of the disease, it was even more so for younger patients like us. With that kind of meaning came the word, we want to meet again.
ねえ、あなたはどちらを選ぶの？
Choose
どっ
what?
ちで死ぬつもりってこと？
Oh, God. Now this is an interesting question, but... So if I had to choose where to die, between my home and the hospital, I'm definitely going for my home because there is no point in being in a hospital. If I will be in a hospital, that means that I will be cured. But if I'm gonna die anyway, then I will stay in home. With my family, with my friends. Suddenly, hearing the word death, my words called for just a moment. Well, I haven't thought about it
そ
yet.
う。まだ1回目だもんね。
Oh, so I'm so dumb. So that means that she decided that she's going to die at her home. Can I visit her? Please, this is really dark. The girl spoke in a lonely murmur. Of course, I knew even I couldn't be here forever, like everyone else, going in and out of the hospital, slowly weakening, until someday, in the end, either the 7th floor or surrounded by thin smiles, it would come to a choice between those two, probably.
私は家は嫌。
Why? You don't. Why? You want to die in a place like this, all alone? I mean, I'm here, but I don't know if I will die before you or not. This is horrible. God.
だけどここも嫌。
Oh, I see. So you don't like both. Then what will you do?
別にどうもしない。自力で歩けるうちにどこかに行くだけ。
Oh God. This is not. Somewhere, even though it was obvious that if one wanted to run away, one could, this girl still remained on this 7th floor. When I thought about that, do you have some other place to go to?
あなた私を引き止めたいの？それと
No.
も一
Yes,
緒
I
に
will
つ
go
いて
with
き
you.
たいの？
No, I didn't mean like that. Why?
聞かないで。
I want to go with you. God, I'm not a character in this. Calm down, Benma. She's gonna be fine. No one's gonna die. It's gonna be a happy ending. Everyone is going to be cured. It's gonna be fine. Fuck. While gazing out the window, the girl spoke indifferently, as always, It had been conversation, or she didn't even look in my direction. Does that mean that she's blind? However, just that time, I saw that her usual expression profile seemed sad. Well, of course, she's gonna die. God, my heart, damn it. Thought that the third temporary discharge would be the last. The first time I come to this 7th floor, and then a girl who would soon face her second time. For me, I still couldn't really feel the things that were happening in reality, but someday, would I also come to make such a face? Oh God, my heart. Okay, this is enough for this episode. Let's save. God. Oh. Anyway, thank you guys for watching till the end. If you like what you watched, then forget about this one. It's so long that I'm too lazy. So, thank you guys for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry for ruining the day. Bye. Left. During this time, I had just a bit of a realization. Still left in the pocket, the brand new license. That license, without giving rise to my particular value, might expire